Hello everyone, Trusivraj here. And if you're as hyped about Xueyi as I was, oh boy. You probably made the same mistake I did earlier. For like the past day or two, I went full ham on her break effect, right? As many did. I was sitting at like 200 and maybe 20. Just natural break effect before you even apply, let's say, Rune May's passive, before you apply any of her Eidolons, like the one that gives her 40 break effect when she ults. Like, I was stacked on it. But one thing I neglected, which I'm sure many people have, is the crit rate and crit damage. Even now, it's still kind of, so-so. But it's a decent, 1 to 2 ratio of 57% to 112. I want to kind of get... I use Xueyi, which gives me like another 10 to 12 down the road once I max out that skill. So she'll sit at a comfortable, like, what, 70? So that'll be great. But, essentially, I was sitting at like maybe 48 to 50% crit rate and like 68% crit damage.
Let's get going.
Now, you would think, oh, well, with her talent and that like 200 something damage boost when you go into a fight, oh yeah, that should ignore it, right? That's no big deal. Yeah, you would be wrong. Her damage absolutely is affected if you don't have crit rate and crit damage on top of it. She wants literally like everything. I wouldn't say go energy regen rope. I think some people are saying that because yeah, she does take like 3 or 4 turns to get her ult, but that's perfectly fine. Like if you do everything else correctly, especially if you have a character supporting her that gives her some kind of energy regen, which she also gets it herself through one of these relic sets. I think, yeah, the break effect relic set gives her 3 energy anytime she's the one to break enemy toughness. So as long as you're constantly letting her be the one to break enemies and stuff, honestly, her ult should be fine even without energy regen. Like here, I'm running a break effect rope. It's got tons of crit damage, a little crit rate here. I got a god roll on break effect with this quantum boost. And then pretty much as you see, everything I've got at least has one form of like crit damage, break effect, or crit rate. I do want the speed. I do want these speed boots to be a lot better, where I can get like the same crit damage roll, but maybe get attack and crit rate instead of the defense and HP. Here on crit rate, again, decent crit damage, but all the other 3 stats could definitely be a little bit better. And then everything else is pretty decent. Like they've got at least some kind of decent roll of crit rate, crit damage. And yeah, she's pretty much rolling. And so I'm playing my Xueyi more for the fun side, not for the maximized side of stats. So I run her with her sister Hanya, which as you can see here, I'm running her more of like a DPS oriented support build. And even with doing that, my Hanya still has like, look at that, like what, 1300 defense? And this is with me basically spamming her skill every turn regardless, because I want her to help her sister do damage. I want them to be like the dream team super sisters who are just kicking butt all the time. So yeah, so there's a better build. I mean, there's a better team comp for sure, even though 3 of the characters on this team pretty much are staple with her. It's just her sister that technically isn't really the best, funny enough, but I still run them anyway, because why not? But yeah, like this is great. This right here, you would think this doesn't help a lot for support, but I guess specifically for these supports who really like spamming their skills and their skills actually do really good damage, it really helps a lot. Because look at this, 240 right off the gate. Just anytime she uses her skill, she's doing 240. That's like a standard DPS, skill. Pretty dang solid. But yeah, back to Xueyi. Please, if you're building her, get some crit rate, get some crit damage, get around 1. Honestly, this is still a lot, and that's only because I got god rolls. You should sit around 120 to 160 break effect, and about 70% crit rate, 140% crit damage if you can manage that. The game is obviously gotcha, so you never know what you're really gonna get, but that's what you're gonna want for sure. I still love my break effect though. I'm getting my Xueyi to E6, so she's gonna be able to follow attack so much more often, on top of having like 260 or so break effect when she ults plus Ron May. So yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with mine. I really am. But I just wanted to give you guys a heads up for those who just really got a little too excited about the whole break effect gimmick and have been neglecting your crit rate and crit damage. Please don't. She absolutely wants it, absolutely needs it. And thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all next time.
Rules are made to be broken.
Check out this awesome move! Marker's active. Time for a good old counterattack. To guard and defend. Crush them!